Happy April 20th, ladies and gentlemen. You ready to get baked? You guys ready to party? Ready to bake? Let's get baked. I think this is how it goes. You know, it's... You know, I got my flour. I got my butter. Eggs. Sugar. Yeah, it seems about right? Hi, Miss Evie. How are you? Hello. Welcome in. I got a random comment on my live post that I have no idea. It's like, I don't know how to respond to this. It's so literally like, so my post on Blue Sky was just for my live post was literally just happy 420. Am I doing it right with the cake? And then of course a picture of Mochi and then the game that I would be playing, but I just put a grab bag there. And somebody by the name of Moob Sky, that I don't know what the hell that is. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? They end up posting a comment saying, if Moob offered a happy 420 filter, would doing it right mean the cake or a different kind of positive highlight for your stream? With zero context and me not caring enough to actually go into this moob.app that they have here. I literally just put a quick clip of Bilbo Baggins sitting there talking to Gandalf, just going, all of them at once, I suppose. So it's like, I'm sorry? Like, is that how you're starting a conversation? And I thought I started it weird. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyways, hi, my dear. How was work? Everything go good? Everything dandy swell well? You hunkered down? Got some snackies? Maybe some food? All some good stuff? All right. It's 420. It's time to bake. We need to, I remember seeing this, like, years ago. Truth be told. Oh. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. But I never actually, No, there we go. Okay. I never actually tried it myself. Is that as far as I go? Okay, interesting. You are a snack. Does that count? Okay. That's not showing up. God damn it. No wonder. I was like, it's not showing. Hang on. Better. Let's see. I don't know why that changed right there. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, that right there. I wasn't sure how else to actually put it. Just, what's another one here? Yeah, that's about right. I suppose that counts if you're, if that's what you're looking for and want. You know, who am I to deny exactly what you need? Hang on. I think I can get this. Did I get it? I did get it. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. I actually have never played this before. I remember seeing it on, like, other content creators and, like, what they've made, but it's been years ago. I don't even remember who exactly played this. It is what I'm looking for. Then I'm happy to give you what you need. That is thank God I'm wearing a red hat. Otherwise, I don't know if the blushing would actually show at all. Oh God. Oh no. Is this even gonna work? Eh! Okay, just need I need the threshold. Where's the threshold? I didn't mean that. It just, okay, well. Flower's ready. God, this is so fucking weird, dude. Okay. All right. Okay, everything's okay. Maybe I can actually... Hell, let me see if I can actually throw the butter in there. Fuck it. Nope. I am nowhere close to that. Jesus Christmas. I got it. Neat. Okay. There we go. This is like me learning to use my hands again. It just looked like this. Like it just flattened out like a fucking pancake. How is your hand, by the way? I hope it's actually okay for the most part. I would hate to find out that it actually is. You know what's funny? Is that I look at the shadow. Yeah, that's actually not bad for a shadow. For the rest of it, absolutely not. Okay, how the fuck am I gonna do that? Oh, you know what? That's actually, hang on. I wonder. Oops. Fucked up. Two more eggs. Okay. We're gonna do it this time. I got a, speaking of with this stuff, I got a selection of different, you know, appropriate games to be using or to be playing for 420. So, this isn't the only thing that's going to be, what the hell was that? This isn't the only thing that's going to be in the docket today. Okay. Where'd it go? What? Are you serious? Dog. Oh, shit. Oh, no! You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Why are the eggs already cooked within the egg? What, yours don't come out like that? I thought that was, you know, just a normal thing. But then again, I'm a stinky, gross American, so I don't know. Maybe we're just, you know, heathens. Oh my god. Okay. Perfect. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and, before I do, you know, actually, There. Good enough. The shell is your protein. I don't know what eggs are, to be fair. I'm too vegan for that. That's fair. That is completely fair. What would be, in that case, for a, you know, a royal vegan such as yourself, what would qualify as protein for you? Like, what would you end up, you know, getting, if anything, that would be considered your protein? Why am I? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we aren't. Can you? There we are. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Can do it better this time. Crunchy shell moment. All right. This is going to be this game, and then I got three other games, actually, that I can actually play that I think should be a-okay. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I messed up. Educate me on the vegan ways. I want to know. Come on. Holy shit, how much... You know, actually, to be fair, a lot of flour is like this as well. Come on. Eh, it's good enough. A little too much, but it's okay. You know, who's gonna know the difference? All right, get out my face. Ugh. Tofu, legumes, vegan meat, etc. Beans would be in that category as well, though I know beans are not your forte, as it would have it. Beans are sin, basically. Despite the fact I thrive as a Hispanic man, I thrive off of beans. But I can make exceptions, you know. Sacrifices can be made. Necessary sacrifices. Okay. Ah, wrong. Or, you know, not as well. That's cool. Dog. What the? Where's it going? On what dimension is this sugar being poured in? Okay. Let's try again. That is so weird, dude. What the hell? I ran out. All right, well, it's gonna be a little bitter. That's okay. Whoever it is will suck it up and deal with it. Oh, it opens itself. Okay, that's nice. Noted. Oh, hey, how about that? enemy that I am aware of. I'm gonna take notes, make sure that, you know, all sorts of with the exception of Chloe Bean. Chloe Bean's the one exception, I would say. That all beans are a no-go. Yeah. That should be edible? Okay, you know what? Fuck you, big game. I don't need that shit. How dare you? Okay, I see how it is. That should be edible. My ass. My ass is edible. Please don't take that out of context. For the love of God, no. Just don't, no, 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 okay? I got another one here. Let's see. In fact, let me go ahead and change this up real quick. Let's see. Here is our next one. Oops. Oops. I just no, I wasn't intending that. It just came out. I was angry. I don't know. All right. Here's our next one. Good gravy. Let's see. This one is gonna be Cake Bash. Where's the audio? What? Wait, what? What is happening? There we go. Okay, that was weird. I thought I clicked in. Oh man. Looks like this is your first party. Would you like to learn the basics with a quick tutorial? Friends can join too. Sure. I'd actually wanted to play this for years. I remember playing the demo back in 2020. It's supposedly a party game that you kind of just, you know, end up playing with friends, and I never got around to it. Then I saw that it was on sale, like extreme sale. I figured, okay, what the hell? Why not? All right. That is a little... Okay, well, we're gonna have to suffer with that. That is a little loud for me. They're so sad. Oh, it's so cute. It's very cute indeed. Okay. It just looks so like, yeah, it just is cute. I mean, it's just everything is like realistic, and then you just have like little stick figure arms on them. They got little chunky faces and everything. Aim for the teacup. Oh, for the teacup. There we go. Okay. Okay, I really... God, the audio is just... Man. I need to get used to whenever I want to change the audio, I do it in the options. Not here. This is... I don't know. Something about this is very much Eevee sort of style. I don't know. Just seeing all the cute little faces. And then everyone just gets nasty afterwards. Or excuse me, gets tasty. Pick a cake. Okay. Eevee, what cake am I? Am I a cupcake? A cheesecake? I'm not sure what that is. An eclair? A donut? A muffin? Or, yeah, I had to think about that. Or a shortcake. What is this? What the hell is this anyways? Cupcake. Got it. Because I know it's you, we'll do pink. Let's see. I really could go for a cupcake, to be honest with you. I don't know, just like a buttercream frosting or something like that. Light and fluffy. All right, I take it back. That one's Evie. For my son, please. He loves funny creatures. Everyone wants it. This donut is really freaking out. A little too much sugar in his system when he got baked. Last Cakes bought toppings to impress their customer. They look so tasty. Much love to you, Evie. Okay. First, we need to find out who deserves this. What is wrong with this donut? What is happening to him? Need to find out who deserves the most chocolate coins with a cake bash. This board shows the type of cake bash you'll be playing. Okay. And you can vote for your favorite place by pressing a clipboard. Okie doke. You know. He buzzing. Had a little caffeine added to him. What we don't know is that that monster right there, cake with the most sweeties wins. Okie doke. Stick sweets to your cake by walking over them. Please, there are ladies present. What we don't know is that donut actually is monster flavored. Like, just, you would go into it thinking it's gonna that it's gonna, you know, taste like a regular donut. Instead, it is, you know, it just straight up is just crackling with nothing but that that flavor of monster, which you think would be very appetizing and appealing, but in cake form, actually, I don't know. Has anybody ever done that? A like, I don't know, energy drink flavored pastry? That'd be interesting. Oi, I see how it is. Okay. Why am I so oh, is it because I'm heavy? Is that what it is? God almighty! Get my ass handed to me! Okay. Ow. What? You know, it's kind of not very responsive. Though it's kind of hard to tell. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Stop it! I'd murder a monster croissant. You know, I would... Kudos to you, Evie. I'm happy that that would be the case. Because I look at that and I'm just like... A little bit... I mean, I'll believe you if you end up saying it actually tasted good, you know, absolutely. And at that point, it's like, okay, now I'm willing to try. But I just read that and I'm like, kind of dead inside sort of look. Topping shop. Send your chocolate coins for my tasty toppings. Well, there is cheaper, but I heard someone mixed gross stuff in. Well, we can't have that. Try to buy 3 of the same type. They combine to become something even tastier. Frog. Okay. Well. I want your tasty topping. I almost read that out loud. Oh my god. I thank you. I guess I would. How do I even, what do I even do? When you think it's toasted. Okay. Okay. Oops. Damn it. There we go. All right, it's okay. All right, I'm getting better at this. Oh, yeah. A little too far. That's okay. P1 is the tastiest. Okay, we can phrase that a little bit better, to be honest with you. Just because I want to know what that looks like. Hang on. I guess I take precedence. Yeah, because the other ones are bots. Lift a piece of fruit. Throw in the pie. Okay, got it. No! Can I throw that in there? What does that even do? Help! No, 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 no! Fuck you, muffin. I want... This... Fuck this, dude. What are these, blackberries, basically? Ah! Oh, my God. My name is now... I am. You're here. You're. Mm-hmm. I. It's, no. You know, if Beebs were here, yeah, she would approve of that. There we go. Hey, Grabo, hello, welcome in. I think this is how 420 works. If I'm not mistaken, this is what it's like. 110%. Who's Beebs? Good question. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. Sounds like a very expensive boat that is that sails in the Gulf of Mexico. How you doing, man? Hope everything is dandy, small, and well. He's married. Hold up a second. Sounds like someone that might be named Merb. How did that start, out of curiosity? I gotta know. There is a story with that. And I don't know if it's just one of those that's like, it was said by accident and it just stuck. Gamer Beeb. Oh, Merb. Gotcha. Yeah, it's like I always either do what is either like just the first little bit or the last little bit. And I never go like what is in between, right in the middle. Let's see. Oh, I see. That's an interesting way of doing it. Wow. Ah! What is happening? Why? Oh, does it not have to stay on top? Okay. Unless it does, I don't know. Yes, it does. Aha! Okay, now I gotta not move. No, I gotta move, never mind. Dude, what the fuck is this? Okay, I got it just at the wrong possible time right there. Fucking donut, piece of shit. That's my name, Gry, in between, right in the middle, Bo. So that would make, me Packwatch. Isn't that what it would be? Packwatch? Something like that. And then you'd be Qua. Oh, I'd be Qua. Sorry. And then Evie would be what? Ebri? Something to that effect. Get this donut out of my fucking face. No. Time for bakery. Oh man, excuse me. Break cookies. Okay, we're breaking cookies. We gotta mash them cookies. Evie Bright would be vibe because she's a vibe. Yeah, I could agree with that. Evie Bright, Evie would absolutely, is 100% a vibe. Can never be replaced. It's just top tier vibes. Where am I? Oh, there I am. All right, well. Ah! I have 0 points, dude. What the fuck? Ah. Ah, hold on. Okay. No, 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 no. This is kicking my ass. Jesus Christ. I'm losing myself, dude. Well, that was a fucking travesty right there. Jesus Christ. This doesn't look like Hyperbolica. It doesn't yet. You know, I ended up actually coming with an idea as I was actually asking about it. You know, or at least after I got home. I was like, you know, there's probably something I could do that could be a little funny with this that I could do. And so I figured, you know, let's establish further lore on what it means to get baked. And so I was gonna do trippy games, and I still kind of am, because Hyperbolica is there, because I saw a cake was in there, so therefore it technically qualifies. The little faces on all the cakes is so cute. There's all just like little, like, I don't know, what's the way of putting it? Like the mouth where it's like a line and just like two C's at the end, or they're just kind of like chubby faces. You know, that kind of vibe right there. I'm taking this vibe, cute as fuck. Yes. This is one I've wanted to play. Hey, Shen is playing Mugenics. Jesus Christ, I gotta play Mugenics more. Yeah, this is a game I've wanted to play for a little while, and I'm glad that I was able to get it that was like on sale. It's, you know, it seemed like a decent enough party game. Bots may be a little busted right now, but it's cool. You know, I'm still up on top. I think everything should be okay. Ah! Okay, good. That is it. Felt necessary, you know. You know what? Donut deserves it more. Haven't done this one yet. There we go. I need to get a few more in there. I'm wondering if whoever made this made the Blender donut and just built a game around it. Dare I ask what the fuck the Blender donut is? Because I am afraid of what I am asking there. A donut character looks an awful lot like a Blender. Oh no, never mind. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I think I know what you're talking about. I am good. No, 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 Grybo. Absolutely not. Whatever you send me is not going to be clicked open. I think it's absolutely wild that Chris Chan is a voice in Mugenics, among some other names. I know Vine Sauce is in there. Chris Chan. That might be one that I have actually, that I don't know. They got a whole bunch of voices in there. A lot of, like, you know, famous voices for sure. They out fork knife in this game. I'm not about to get into Chris Chan lore. Okay, just send me the deets in a DM or on one of the sharing exhibit or something like that. Let's see. Is the donut everyone makes in a blender? Sure. You do not want to know. Okay, and I'm good. You know, that's fine. I can go ahead and you know, assume that that would be the case. I know there are some. I would assume. Or in Blender. Sorry, is the donut everyone makes in Blender? That sorry. Blender. Yes, I am aware of what exactly. One of my best friends from high school is still playing Silk Song. What the fuck? Yeah, like as soon as like you said Blender and I thought of donut, I was like thinking in terms of bakery, as is the theme, because we are getting baked here on 420. And then I remembered what the fuck a donut could possibly mean outside of baking. And I'm good. Yeah, I don't need any further elaboration. Yeah, and in terms of Christian, I'm also going to sit there and thinking, you know, is maybe a problematic sort of person, which I know there are some people who are still like that, that have voiced a meow in eugenics. What the? Sip on that, bitches. Yeah, Christian is quite problematic, some would say. So, I'm gonna have to look into it because I'm sure it would be an extensive list of things right there. Yeah, I don't know if I want to end up, you know, open up the can of worms here on stream. Yeah, that sucks. It's kind of like, what's his name? Ethan something or other. I don't remember. Did H3H3. He's now an asshole when he wasn't before. He ended up voicing a meow in eugenics, very unfortunately. Let's go, let's circle back. Actually. Let's be real, Ethan was always an asshole. Oh, is that a fact? To be honest with you, I only know of him like in some cameos and stuff like that, and apparently he was friends with a lot of people that I used to watch, so I just kind of lumped him into a like he must be decent, but I never really watched any of his stuff, so I only like found out what a couple years ago or something like that was like, oh, he's a dick. I see. He just made content that people tended to agree with, and then he made content that people don't agree with, and now people don't like him. Yeah, so it goes these days. You know what gets you more money? Discourse. And I fucking hate that, which is why I choose not to do it, even though that could get me more people in here. But I don't like that. I prefer being... Again, to reiterate what I've said is like kind of my mantra, is that like, people don't want good people. It seems like people don't want good people anymore. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying to be one. And I made mistakes. I'm not a, you know, like, it's not like I've, you know, never done a bad thing in my life or anything like that. No. That's real. Everyone's done something that's like, yeah, that wasn't good. Everyone has. But I mean, I'd like to think that none of that was ever horrible. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't like where this conversation is headed. Let's talk about donuts more. Just not blender donuts, please. I'd like to play it safe. Okay, well. Okay, wow. Okay, donuts. No. No.
Pocket stand.
Ah! All right, ow. Okay, why? Pigeon. Pigeon! Very neat. Hearing that text to speech just out of nowhere. I was about to comment on that. I saw the fucking rat with wings and I was like, careful now. Miss Evie loves her pigeons. To be honest, they're relatively harmless. Let's be real. All is good. I don't want doo-doo, so we'll wow, okay. Because we're arriving soon. One of you will be chosen. Well, not me, since I got some stinky stinky fish bones all over me. And my best moves. Sweet and fun, it's player 1. Tasty crew, it's player 2. So I'm getting distracted by you guys. Treat to see, it's player 3. Ask for more, it's player 4. Oh. Mmm. Sweet fish bones. Damn straight. I am the tastiest. I don't understand why you don't like blender donuts. We're not gonna get into it. I just the image is already starting to sit there a little bit, and I'm already kind of scared as to what that would end up looking like. I barely won. Holy shit, dude. They cannot even build nests. Little babies. Is that a fact? Really? Interesting. It's fun, you know, like, we don't even know where the hell they end up actually nesting, for lack of better terms. Interestingly enough. But anyways, all right. That was Cake Bash. All good and dandy and swell. You know what? That's a fair point. I need to reconsider my disdain for them. I'm originally from New York, and it's ingrained in my being to dislike them. Oh, man. I mean, when you're like, you know, you got too much of a good thing, then you end up, you know, getting a little, getting a little overexposure. I can understand needing a break from it, a little bit of a break. Any hoot. Cher Ami was a goddamn hero. I would need to figure out who that is. I don't know what you think a blender donut is, but it's literally not what you think it is. Okay, well then I need a little bit more context if that's what the case is. Time to smile like a donut? Depends. Absolutely. Hi, OJ, as well as Mr. Shen. I am here to yell at Dante. Why? For what reason did I deserve to be yelled at, Shen? This seems a little inappropriate. Why am I needing to be yelled at? It's not fair. I feel that's unjustified. Let's see. I'll add that to that. All right, next one here. Like you're looking at one in the game. They try, but they were so domesticated when we used them, they forgot how to make good. Oh, I wonder if that's a regional thing. Like, is that only in the UK, or is that potentially in here as well? Looks like Shen is actually answering that right there. We domesticated pigeons. They were our friends, but we have forgotten this. But they have not. Oh. I gave you the context like 4 times. All right. Well, I'm not paying attention. Clearly, I'm baked. That's why. Anyways, speaking of. The fuck is this? Here's the next one. Boyfriend and cake. I don't know what to expect with this one. Seems a little, I just saw that it was free and I saw cake. And I was like, okay, yeah, good enough, right? It's traditionally the first thing you make when you start learning Blender. There are tutorials on how to do it and they familiarize you with the tools. Huh. Interesting. Winged disease vector. You know, I'm sure there are some that have actually, you know, carried disease, much like rats have, but there are, like, you know, they can still definitely be cute, much like rats. Also share, Ami was a World War I carrier pigeon who went through hell and back to deliver a message from a platoon out in the battlefield back to cannon, meant to tell them to fucking stop fucking firing on their own squad. Oh, dude, I need to actually keep this open on a tab. No fucking way. That is so cool. Okay, hold on. I actually need first image here. Hang on. Got a medal and everything. There's Sharami. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but like, yeah. She was a fucking hero. Evie, we have a fucking hero on our hands. Precious baby getting her deserving medal. Is all this cake stuff to celebrate a birthday? Because 420 has a notorious one. We're getting baked. That's how it works, you know? Needless to say. There's no other explanation needed. I mean, this is exactly how it goes with 420. Did the loop stop? Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck? Intriguing. Oi, we don't let the painter taint the day. It's weed day. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I didn't have work tomorrow, I actually would be interested in actually trying, you know, getting like a vape or, you know, some gummies with this. But quite frankly, I need to do a little bit more research with that because the last gummies I had were, yeah. Those, they either didn't work or worked way too fucking well. There was no in between. There was no good in between like there should be. Fucking shit, dude. Let's see. You almost have it. The emphasis is on the me and me. Oh, okay. Ami, got it. Shall Ami. Okay, got it. It's French. New game for the makers of Guitar Hero. Fucking hero. I played no. Evie. That's. I don't know. I dissociated there for a second. What the hell? Evie is better than any joint I could possibly have, to be honest with you. I won't taint the purity of the day. Let's see. That reminds me, I finally replaced the corroded tilt sensor on my guitar controller and started playing Clone Hero again the other day. Badass. You know, I actually was wondering about potentially getting like one of those one of these days. It wouldn't be anytime soon, but one of those new you know, guitar controllers made by some company that I don't remember what it was. You see the ads for it. Apparently not bad. I don't know how good they are or anything like that. But I mean, if I can play, you know, Guitar Hero through you know, through other means, if you will, then, you know, that'd be fine. I could do that. You know, some people are genetically bad with weed jet. Could be that. Okay, no. Not for my case, because I have had good highs. It's the fact that, like, I tried, I don't know, like, here's the best way I can describe what that felt like, okay? Like, what that ended up feeling like. It was, even if you haven't played the game, I think most people would understand what I'm talking about, like, in terms of, like, the references. In, like, let's say Call of Duty. This is the only reference I can actually think of with that. If you end up getting flashbanged, there is, you know, the bright white light, there's the flash, and then your vision comes back and it's like a brief picture of what you saw before, and then it slowly eases back into what you're currently seeing. Those gummies had me doing that brief picture of what I saw before every freaking second. And it was the worst fucking feeling I have ever had. Not the worst, but I mean, it was pretty bad. I was afraid I was not gonna make it, like, to my couch, because all of a sudden it was just like flash, 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 flash. And it was like seeing a Polaroid of, like, what I'm, like, seeing every other second. And I'm just like, oh, that was another thing, actually. When I laid down on the couch, I actually, I was starting to breathe hard because I was trying to calm myself down. I'm like, okay, it's hitting you too hard. Like that. Mochi Mimi, who's here right now. She picked up on the fact that I was actually kind of, like, having a hard time right there. So she got on, came up here, and she normally, like, likes to, like, bump her head on there, but she literally was like, just, like, right there, and then stayed, laid down on my chest. It was just like she was sitting there going, like, you're all right, you're all right, you're all right, trying to calm me down. Oh my god. Let's see. Got so jarred your heart, so hard. Got so jarred so hard your brain disconnected for a yeah. EV tends to do that to me. Again, a better drug that I could ever possibly get from weed. Let's see. Don't do that. I'll build you one. It'll be cheaper. Can you build? That's interesting. I didn't even realize that. I used to buy broken Guitar Hero controllers and refurbish them before I moved to my current apartment. Interesting. You know what? Actually, no. I think you had mentioned that to me before at one point. I can't quite remember. That sounds vaguely familiar. I think that topic has come up before, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, still though, like, really cool idea right there. Why are you whiting out, bro? Because my Pokemon, you know, all got beat, and then I had to pay whoever, you know, beat the shit out of them, and then I whited out. So, never done a weed before, and I don't know. It's one of those things that's just like, I'd rather be high than drunk, to be honest with you. It's a lot easier to come out of that, and it feels better as opposed to drinking. Like, you just start getting, like, you know, you get the good, you know, the good feeling from it all, but then it's just like, yeah. I probably should though. May help with my Tourette's. That's okay. That's a new one, actually. I don't know if you actually mentioned that you have Tourette's. I didn't realize that. I don't do drugs. I just make them. That is clever. I understand that reference. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh man. Same work spot right there. Over in Le Mines, if you will, as I have been told to call them by our friends over in the UK. No, bro, it's a drug term. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, because I ended up whiting out whenever my Pokemon ended up, you know, getting smacked around. You know, kind of like dogfighting. I posted my current guitar controller and sharing exhibit. Dude, I love that. Is that, okay, to be clear, is it a before and after? picture right there? Oh, excuse me. It is. Here, let me share that with real quick. So this was the before. I love these colors, dude. That was really cool. Really, really cool. I dig. I dig, Doug. Describes whiting out on drugs. Is confused when I name the experience for him. I don't understand what the problem is. You know, that happens whenever my Pokemon ended up getting smacked around. Much like cockfighting, you know? I can't keep it up anymore. I understand what you're talking about. I'm just making a bit out of it. Oh my god. Any hoots. Welcome back to America's favorite game show, Boyfriend or Cake. My drug mines. You know, I realize that the mines are just made as just a term for, especially for work. For the thing is, I don't know why I'm just picturing, I don't know, like crack rock, just, you know, in a vein with a pickaxe, just, you know, doing a singing. I ho. You know what you could do for stream for free? You could do the ridiculous trolley problems on Neil.fun. Ah, that's right. I wanted to actually look into that. I have seen Neil.fun. Remind me about that. Even you know, actually, if you could post that on I don't know, suggest a game or sharing exhibit, whichever the case is, then yeah, absolutely do that, because I tend to forget that that's a website that you actually go to. Because I did play a little bit of it, not all of it, but you know, a good fair few. Let's see. Last time I lost a cockfight, I couldn't sit right for a couple. Jesus Christ! Tonight, a thrilling lineup of handsome suitors and delicious. Will you be able to tell which from which? Find out tonight on Boyfriend or Cake. Last time I lost a cockfight, I lost my cock for a few days. I'm glad you found your... What has happened? What have I done? What have I done? How do I get into this? What is a cock? I'm a visual learner, Mr. Jetpack, sir. No. Oh, hold on. He just looks like he's got a secret. There we go. That's a cock right there. I say that right there is a fine looking cock. What is a cock? A miserable little pile of secrets? But enough talk. How about you? Oh my god. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. It's a way to keep you out of things. Oh wait, that's a lock. Or you could, you know, speak the language of the cock and just say bok. But I mean, you know, you could always end up, you know, figuring that out. All you need to do is talk. And then afterwards, we could potentially go for a walk. And, you know, potentially find some cool rocks. His 4 boots thing is making me nervous. His 4 boots thing. Those are, it's, okay, hold on. What's a, no. Yeah, Yeah, he's always looked like that. No. I'm looking at older pictures. He's looked exactly like that. Look at them sausage feet. Okay, dude, like, hang on. Look at that right there. That is exactly like it's just sausage chicken feet, you know? That's all it is. God, I could break you. I'll tell you, it always and all it took was Dicula. Amazing. Just absolutely amazing. What was the Stammering Rooster's favorite band? This is okay. This is a too wide of, or I'm sorry, too deep of a reference. Excuse me. That I would say clever, but at the same time, I'm also like, I have no idea what you just said. Fun fact: the reason his name is Foghorn Leghorn, that always confused me. Yes, is because that's the name they chose to give. Is that it? Oh, his name's Foghorn Leghorn. You can tell by the way it is. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. He went from carrots to boots. Weird, but chickens still have 3. Yes, okay, I can't argue that, but what do you want me to do about it? Bachman Turner Overdrive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Maybe it's something that I do know, but I would need to actually look into it. I'm Bianca. I'm 24 years old, and I'm ready to eat some delicious cake and maybe fall in love. Now, Bianca, the rules are simple. You have 5 minutes to talk with the contestant. Afterwards, settle down, bud. Afterwards, you'll need to, you guys can't actually see that. Yeah, no, hang on. Okay. All right, and you'll have the chance to pick them for a date at the end of the show, but get it wrong, you'll lose points. Are you ready? Looks real to me. A real human who's new to town and ready to experience love. It's nice to meet you. That is, why is that loud? What do you look for in a girl? I mean, he seems pretty, like, it checks out. Let's see. Imagine not knowing Bachman Turner Overdrive, a band from before he was born. Shaking my head. Honestly, you say that, and I probably like would get in trouble with my folks, given that I don't know. There are some things that I don't know, but I mean, it's possible. You certainly know their music. I very well have. Sorry, I ended up getting. I read something else and I got distracted. I very well might know their music, but that sounds familiar, Grabo. You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. You ain't seen nothing yet. If I had heard it, I'm sure there are so many of those that's like absolutely, yeah, I've heard that before. Had LimeWire. It was one of Weird Al's Alias. LimeWire's a throwback. Hope your hip is okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we destroyed a couple laptops with LimeWire back in the day. I remember those days. Why is that so loud? Do you like to go outside? We'll get him to talk eventually. You're a little shy, are you? So your time is up. Now I know it's tricky, but you're going to have to make the decision. Is he boyfriend or cake? I don't know. Just anything's possible here, but I'm gonna have to take the 50-50 chance here. Let's find out. That's correct. Who here remembers Napster? I remember Napster by name and name alone. That's it. I I have never once used Napster before. I know that was, what was it? That was before LimeWire though, right? And Chips Challenge. That I don't know, unfortunately. Kaza also waged war alongside Bonsai Buddy. What? I've napped a lot. Am I a Napster? I'd say that qualifies you. Yeah, that one, but you saw right through our ruse. Yes, I did it. Contestant number 2. Looks like I dropped all my feminist literature. Okay, okay, bud. Oh my stars, this is so embarrassing. Mary Wollstonecraft? Margaret Atwood? Even Tony? I don't know that name, actually. Even Toni Morrison. I can't believe I'm so clumsy. That fucker's a gay. It's like, okay, like, I'm happy that you do, but like, you know, that you would be interested and like to read all that stuff. It's like, but come on, man. Don't be that guy. Like, oh, whoops. That's, you know, how did my penis get out of my pants? Oops. You know, I am so incredibly sorry. Yeah, it's like 12 inches long. What happened? Oh no. I thankfully never installed it, but I had friends who did. Oh, with LimeWire? Or are you talking about Napster? Trying to make this Atlas shrug with a knife. He's absolutely okay. You can clearly see the mechanical rig that's making him bend. I'm 6'5", by the way. Pleasure's all mine. Seems so perfect. It's almost difficult to believe you're a real person. I don't remember Kazaa, but I remember Bonsai Buddy. Oh, you were saying oh, so those are apps is what those are. I don't know if I don't know. Okay, now I'm curious. I'm sorry. We'll get into it here in a second. Hang on. Yeah, I guess I don't remember that. Bonzi Buddy. Yeah, it's all same words. Language is a ruse. Let's see. Those were not apps, they were viruses. Eesh. Apps were a thing back then. I mean, like, executables then. Okay, how about that? Let's say that. Humble me beyond measure, Miss Bianca, but for all my strength of character, I promise I am but mere flesh and bone. What kind of music you listen to? I listen to lots of music. I love music made by female empowering artists. Paris Paloma, Claro. Biaba Doobie? Biba Doobie? Favorite music is made by this pretty indie underground artist you probably never heard of. Look at this smug little. This guy's getting cut. I don't care if he's a cake or not. Okay, this sack of shit is getting. Oh, he's not a cake. He's an asshole. What would you do if I couldn't You know, I asked the period question. You know, I was wondering that. The thing is that, like, I feel like he's gonna give the correct answer in being that you take care of her, you know, offer her snacks, you try to, you know, give support as best as possible, however you possibly can. There is a lot of, you know, there's a lot of good with that. It's this other stuff that I'm sitting here, I'm just like, okay, is he gonna go, like, you know, bro talk here? I hope it's the Triassic period. Okay, fuck it. Let's do it. How about that? Ugh, I hate... There cannot be an all-knowing, all-benevolent God, for such a being would never allow periods to exist. Rest easy, dearest Bianca, and understand this. Do everything in my power to alleviate your menstrual burden every month. I will rip your... I actually have an IUD, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. The fuck? Yeah, no, this guy's he's cake. And again, even if he's not, we're just gonna get a knife to him and see what happens. I can't tell you, it's confidential. So how is your sex life? How do you deal with stress? Around men. Let's see. I am deeply in tune with my emotions. This guy... This guy makes me sick of being a nice guy. Or at least potentially, or trying to be at least. Hey Daryl, where's your fedora? M'lady. Oh, hi doggy. I still need to watch that movie. I don't know if I'd be able to watch it all the way through, but I sure as shit want to try. I wish someone would rip my ovaries out. You ladies go through so much more than us guys. Absolutely. It like just sucks, dude. I have like just nothing but the maddest of respect, because everybody is just like, I don't know, like anybody who says that guys have it worse, hell no they don't, dude. You know what I ought to do? I ought to have a stream where or not a stream, if it's not a stream, then at least like, you know, an interaction if I end up visiting you, Evie, that like I do the what was it, period simulator or whatever the hell it is, with the cramps, and just see how that goes, because I out of morbid curiosity for one, and then for two, I also just like, I think you would get some pure joy out of seeing me go through that somehow, some way. I think most people here would get a lot of joy out of that. I visit a female therapist every week to delve into the deeper intricacies of my psyche. And when I feel stressed, I simply calm down by reading feminist literature. The historical struggle of women around the world always helps to put my stress into perspective and remind me of my privilege. I'm 6'5", by the way. This guy's getting cut. I don't care what happens. I mean, joke, I don't know what this means. Let's see. Men have to goon all the time. Sorry, I have to do this in the proper voice. Jet! Men have to goon all the time. Surely chat foreskin is worse. Not to you, to the people who go like that shit. We know who those people are. We keep them out. Yes, suffer for my pleasure, and I would do so. I 100%, you know, I would just end up... I don't know how that even works. I guess it just like ends up like slapped right here. On the gut. I would imagine. I don't know if you actually have to have like, I don't know, one like on your neck or something like that, have it run through. I have no idea. There is a way of actually, you know, doing this voice. I just don't know how exactly it goes. Hello, princess. If you were on your period, I will... Oh god, this is hurting my brain to read. I will whip your ovaries out of your out to spell you with pain. I am your knight in the shining armor. What the fuck? My phone fought me the entire time. I don't blame it, man. Absolutely not. You could put chapstick on it. Fuck, dude. I just... He's cake. Gonna put Bert's... I have to say this out loud. Fuck it. BRB, gonna Burt's Bees my pee hole for unrelated reasons. Oh God, Jen, do I need to send a voice memo now? Good Lord. There ain't no clip command, I'll tell you that much for sure. Although I do need to add that. I really should. I need to remember to do that. In fact, let me put that as a note for myself. That's something I gotta do. Rather than just do the, you know, the clip button. Because I always feel like, if you're wanting to make a clip, then you want to be deliberate with it. So that's why I've never really done it. But I see a lot of people actually use that quite often, so let me put a note for myself with that. Excuse me. There we go. Beautimous. Bye, Evie. I'll put that in the note as well. Hang on, let's see. And you know, I'll end up doing it too. It's fine. Fuck. That's going in the clip closet. Birds, and to be amazing. Just fucking amazing. OJ. Couldn't have done that better myself. Let's be real. Amazing. Anyway. Is that your final answer? Yes. Let's see if you're right. You got it. Daryl is in fact cake. Good. I'm glad. The clip closet. What are we talking about here? What is the problem? The clip? No, that is a very different website. Okay, no. Hang on a second. The water closet. Oh, the dry closet. The imaginary closet. You're making me debate whether or not I should be changing it now. And now if I was staying in your seats, we'll be right back after a message from our sponsor. Are you a loser? Yep. A failure? That's me. A worthless deadbeat whose trauma response pushes people away, leading her personality to become fundamentally unlovable? What the fuck is this? Well, fear not. Because I'm making out a stupid fucking bitch like you deserves to be loved. Excuse me? Introducing the new Cake Boyfriend. With Cake Boyfriend, you never spend another Friday night alone. I don't know the days of drinking an entire bottle of wine in the dark, listening to Colleen Hoover audiobooks. Great harder game. I'm like mildly uncomfortable, honestly. Heart with spongy, cakey goodness. Hi, Jessica. I love you and I'm emotionally available. Wow, Cake Boyfriend, you're nothing like my ex. Look, I ain't getting a UTI from Cake Boyfriend. No, you're getting a yeast infection is what you're getting. Physical. Go on romantic dates. Yes, of course we can get a sweet treat. Plan. Is it his hand missing? Did he eat that? Should we start a family and receive the basic respect and decency you've always deserved? I don't mind if you go with your guy friends. Of course you can look through my phone. Yeah, I mean, like... Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, how nice. In case you didn't actually, know about that, the genitals are sold separately. I thought people would just know about, would like to know some of those details right there. Before we move on to our next contestant, why don't we get to know our lovely Bianca a little bit more? We'll do one more and then we'll move on to the last one, which is what Grybo actually recommended, and see if we can actually get to the cake that's in there. 200,000 people in the audience and 9 billion more at home. They all want to know more about you. Hi, I'm Bianca. You already knew that. I guess a little about me. I like badminton and embroidery and cooking. I like dancing, but I'm not good at it. I'd like to travel someday, but I don't have the money. I like dancing and I'm not good at it as well. Yeah. I guess if I could travel somewhere, it would be the Grecian Isles? There's a way of pronouncing that, I know. If I could really travel anywhere, it would be Mars. No. I hear they have blue sunsets. Okay. I went to university for bioinformatics, but I had to drop out for medical reasons. Also, Okem's a bitch. I live in the city now, and I work landscaping for some billionaire's estate that he visits for 2 weeks a year. Not really where I imagine myself being, but I like the gardening aspect and working with plants, and it pays okay. I got on this game show because I thought it would be fun. I don't know. I mean, I am having fun. It's good to meet people, even if the last two have been cake. I guess I'm just trying to say that I didn't really have a reason to be here, but I don't regret it. Is that enough? So human. So relatable. Let me see. Thank God. I hate when the genitals are included. Well, lucky you. We'll be sure to, keep it aside. It cuts down on costs. What would the genitals on a cake boyfriend be made? Please God, no. Grybo, please God, no. Gelatin fondant, chocolate lava cake for reasons. Probably molding chocolate or ganache for all, now that I think about it. Wouldn't it melt? Depends. Imagining cake boss fondant. Fondant. Fucking God damn it. I am ready to shut this off just to make you guys stop. While the ratings are up, run another ad. Haha, just kidding. Let's move our third contestant. All right, third and last for us today is our next contestant, Jake. Your 5 minutes start now. Okay. So. Why does your hair look like frosting? No, is it really that bad? I haven't been to a barber in a while. And this is a comically oversized maraschino? I've never known how to say that either. God, I suck at English, just like I suck at Spanish, and I don't even speak it. I thought it was a hat? Shirt looks like the layerings of a cake. You even got a doily around your neck. Okay, I get it. My outfit probably wasn't the best choice for this game show, given the context. But I promise I'm a real person. Let me prove it to you. How? I don't know. What did the last guy do? This guy talked way too much about feminist literature and ended up being a cake anyway. Oh. I've never read feminist literature before. Unless you count The Handmaid's Tale in a high school English class. I said that's some pretty blatant themes on female oppression. Did mention Margaret Atwood. Which I didn't realize was... Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Was a pen name? It wasn't her actual name? Margaret Atwood? If we're made of M&M's chocolate, then they would only melt during a blowy. Because they melt in your mouth, not in whatever other orifice you choose to use. No, in your mouth, and that is it. That is it. He was real, but I want to stab. Why? Well, he hasn't done anything wrong yet. The other guy was just a jackass. Why? What is this? What did he do wrong? Let's hear him out. The tell here is that he has feet. The previous ones did not. That, you know what? Good point. I'm gonna need to suck those toes first just to be safe. Okay. I like his cherry hat. We'll go with that note right there. Okay. I like his cherry hat too. Does having read The Handmaid's Tale mean I'm cake? No, you're right. That's pretty stupid. Ask me some questions. Surely we will tell from my answers that I'm real. Okay. Greatest fear, got it. I was having a hard time with those two right there. My greatest fear? I move around a lot because of my work. I love it and I love meeting new people, but I never really get to know someone for more than 6 to 8 months. I slobbed on his toes until he got— okay! I never really get to know someone for more than 6 to 8 months. Sometimes I worry that I'm missing out on the sort of deep and meaningful human connection that only comes from knowing another person for so long that our experiences become inexorably intertwined. You know what? I just realized something. Hang on. Have I? I can't believe I forgot to actually change the category. We're still on Cake Bash all that time. I'm scared that I'm a fleeting part of people's lives. Never the most important person to anybody. Always just some guy they met who moved away after a year. Evie, what have you done? Evie, what have you done? I have spoken. What do you mean I've spoken? No, in your mouth, and that is it. That is it. He was real, but I want to stab. Why? Okay, out of context, that is okay. Even in context, that's not really that much better. I just hang on. I just saving for personal. Ah. 6 to 8 months, premature. What is?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pass out every year getting my flu shot. No, absolutely not. How do set your alarm? Oh, I read it, OJ. I was stopping myself there before I said it out loud. I've already said a few things that have made me question things. You don't need to spell it out for me. How do set your alarm? How do you set your alarm? What? I'm surprised we haven't seen a boyfriend made of urinal cakes yet. That's too clever, unfortunately. What's your greatest fear? Not being pissed off. Sure, let's say a boyfriend. I'm going with a boyfriend. Is that your final answer? Yes. Are you sure? Quite confident, yes. It still stabbed him? What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh god! Jesus fucking Christ, you stabbed me! You fucking stabbed me! Sorry, Jakey, but you signed the liability waiver. Okay, you had to know this was gonna happen, Bianca. Are you okay? I mean, no, obviously you're not okay. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'll call 911. I mean, I think maybe lie down. Feet Don't Lie, Shakira's lesser known song. He's been stabbed. Stay calm. Can you tell me your location? We're in a recording studio here somewhere off E. Madison, I think. Can't you track my location? Helps to narrow it down. Can you describe the wound? Abdomen, the stomach, maybe? I don't know. There's a lot of blood. Yes, I think he fell unconscious. What do I do? Keep pressure on the wound. Use a clean fabric if you... We can't have any uninvited guests to our program. There's a strict lineup we must stick to. The fuck? State Chance will take great care of him. Are you ready for the next contestant? Okay, wow. What a way to actually try to end this little playthrough here. Please return to your podium, Bianca. The show must go on. He was real. Bianca. And smiles. Let me at least see what Caleb says at the beginning. No feet. Yet again. No, is it? What's up, baby girl? Okay. God damn it, you gotta do this to me. I was ready to move on over to the other game. Hold on. A shot from my dad. Long hours, but it pays the bills, you know. Man! Okay, I would continue on with more of this, but I really want to play the other game. That name I already, Hyperbola or whatever it's called, I don't know. So, unfortunately, yeah, I gotta go ahead and close out on that one. Hyperbolic. I was close. Same thing, what did I say? Okay, I'm gonna keep that installed, actually, because I am wanting to know. Yeah, it goes on a little bit further there. But, wow. All right, that ended up being a little bit weirder than I was expecting. Let's see. All right. Our mission, get to the cake. Which, by the way, if you're easily nauseated by visual stimulation, avert your eyes, avert your gaze from the game. Yes, I am actually going to go ahead and say that. Yes, I think Grybo is onto something with that. 110%. It's going to be a little trippy here. Which I don't understand how people play this in VR. It is going to be very odd to actually see. Whenever I get a Steam frame, that'll be the plan, at least. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I messed with it in VR. It's not as bad as you might think. Well, color me interested. Yeah, because I want my VR set back. And honestly, it's probably a good thing that my MetaQuest is gone to an extent. Because then it gives me the opportunity to pick up a Steam frame whenever that ends up happening. I actually did like my Quest. Just didn't have a lot of opportunities to be able to actually use it. I use a Quest, it's pretty solid. All things considered, with regards to, you know, its parent company, which I understand is not great. I completely understand and agree. The Quest is actually really fucking good. I really like it. I go sleeps. Good night, pretty jetpackster, and good night, chat friends. Have a very good night vibe as now the name right there. CB, much love to you. All right, we'll talk to you here soon. Thank you so much. A big hug for you as well. A very, very good night, sweet dreams, and we will talk. Okay. Get plenty and plenty of rest. I know it is very late for you right now. So, I appreciate you stopping by as always. Always appreciate it. Does everyone have their brain link fully charged and calibrated? Actually, you know what? Hold that thought before we start delving too deep into that. Let me go ahead and just clear my sinuses just real quick. And also, you know what? Why not? I'll go ahead and run to the bathroom as well. Give me 1 second. I shall return. Excuse me. Of course, I sit down and my cat just starts, you know, running around like that. Ah, okay, whoops. Hold up. There we go. Unimus. All right. This is gonna get really weird. Ah, man, oh man. There we go. Let's get started. Welcome to the Virtual Reality Learning Center. Please check that you are in the right room. You won't be receiving any credit if you're logged in the wrong room. I'm Mrs. Euclair. I'll be your geometry teacher this semester. Geometry is such a fun and exciting subject, and it's already gone right there. You do get VR. If you do get VR again, you have to play Accounting Plus. Did I play that one? No, I didn't. I've heard about it. I was like, why does that sound familiar? I know exactly what it is. Yes, yes. I do need to actually do that. I need to rebuild my VR library, unfortunately. Once again, everything was on my Quest, so I mean, yeah, and I'll likely get the Steam frame whenever that happens, so I'll need to get the games back over here on Steam. Which is a shame because I never got a chance to actually get play through the Moss games, and I really wanted to do that. Why the Steam frame specifically? I just like being able to connect to my computer wirelessly, which I know you could do with virtual desktop. The problem is that I am in positions where I can't necessarily hook up with the exception of right now. This was especially the case in my condo. Matter of fact, in every place I've lived, I don't have a way of being able to hardwire my PC, and that is like detrimentally necessary to be able to do that. And I should know I've tried to be able to actually play games on PC. Like I tried playing, I tried so hard to play Tetris Effect and Lumines on VR because it is just, it's a religious experience for the most part. But I was gonna say virtual desktop is a thing. Yeah, and I do have that, but yeah, it requires you to. I've been in a lot of situations where I do not have access to an Ethernet port nearby my PC, and it would require me to either move, oftentimes for my setups, it would have required me to move into a closet or have a cable running all the way across like 2 different rooms, all the way to where it needed to be. And yeah, it's just, that wasn't gonna end up happening. So yeah, with the Steam frame, it has a thing that you can actually get around with it, especially with the dongle that you can attach. So, and that's nice. I do like that. Plus, there's a lot of games that are on like Steam VR that are, or PC VR, I guess I should say, that are just as interesting as, being able to take on the go, but, Theorem number 1, every square has 4 right angles. Theorem number 2, parallel lines stay the same distance apart. Circumference of a circle is pi times the diameter. It'll be so obvious we don't even need to prove them. It'd be a fool to try to question something so fundamental. One better way to reinforce these concepts than with homework. My favorite parts, not mine. 2 through 26, even number 31, 34, 36, 33 through 71, number 78, 79, 80, 86, 91, 123 to 127. Odd. Oh, thank God. Relief. Man, I love my monitor, dude. This looks great on my monitor. It probably looks like shit to you guys, but man, that looked awesome. Hi, did you come from the virtual learning center? Nah, it looked pretty decent. Okay, good. I was afraid that it was gonna be really bit crushed. 2 peas in a pod. I'm Cornelius. Nice to meet you, and welcome to Hyperbolica. It's a hyperbolic world hidden in the brain link system. It's only for extremely cool people like us. I probably have freckles just like him. This is a place for people with freckles. But I'm just being hyperbolic. That was a joke. I'm an amateur stand-up comedian. That means I don't get paid yet. Want to know more about Hyperbolica? Right. Well, it might look like you're on a little planet, but that's just an illusion. Really, it's the opposite. And I guess lines always diverge here because of like geometry or something. Maybe I'm not so good at explaining this. You should just see for yourself. It's really easy to get lost here, so you'll definitely need a map. You should talk to the Oracle. I think they're in the caravan down the path. Once they give you the map, I'll tell you about an important quest. Super important. Have a look around, but take breaks if you need to. Hyperbolica can make some people dizzy. Yeah, and I'm kind of expecting that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I need that down quite a bit. Oh God, that actually. Oh man. Just that right there is like, oh God, that is like hurting my eyes a little bit. Oops. It's a common misconception that being high up lets you see further away. That's just not true in Hyperbolica. In fact, it's often the opposite. It's like reverse parallax. It's bizarre. Have you heard of Brainley's brain coin? Oh God, fuck. No. Get me away from this guy immediately. Fuck me, dude. It's cool, but man, it just like, I don't know, it's fucking with me. Called the best food in Hyperbolica. Was featured in Mobius Times. To be honest, the article was a bit one-sided. Is that supposed to be a joke? That sounded like it was a joke. It's not open yet. We're still getting ready for the lunch rush. You got it. What is the coolest internet server I've ever been to? My friends mention it to me, and they are always logging in to find golden bracelets. I can't wait to tell them about this. There's a specific area I'm curious to see if you get to tonight. As soon as I looked up footage of this one after you mentioned it, I was like, oh, dude, this looks really dope. I absolutely need to try this. Felicitations. So you're looking for some guidance. Why do you sound like Egad? Yes, lost and there's something locked away behind your grasp. How do I know? I'm the Oracle. I possess illustrious powers of divination. Since you are new here, perhaps I may provide you with some assistance. Please take this map with you on your journey. I hope to God it's not too loud. I think it's awesome, but I'm also a nerd for higher dimensional shit and non-Euclidean geometry. You know, I think it's really cool. It takes a little bit, despite the fact I have been told about the fourth dimension and how it works, and I think I have a little bit of like, you know, a pinch on that fabric that's there. I don't completely grasp it. And I don't need to grasp it, but it's still one of those that's just like, like it does that to me, basically. So, all right, in case you find yourself lost again, please visit, and I will use my powers to advise you. I do need to pick up that 4D golf. I really would like to try that one. That looks really fucking cool. And go grand adventure to unite the platonic crystals. This is the prophecy, the great prophecy. It tells of a chosen one who will collect the 5 platonic crystals and bring balance to Hyperbolica. And the prophecy also says that there will be a plucky and lovable sidekick. That's me, right? Anyway, platonic crystals are scattered across the land, and once they're reunited, they'll bring a new age of prosperity. Baby. What's up, hi people? Are you famous? Are you famous, Mama? You can go to different areas around here. Nope. And once we get all the crystals, we'll meet up back here. Now you should explore and check the things out, and I'll help you from the sidelines. That's what I'm good at. Just enjoy Hyperbolica, and I'll be around whenever you need help. Good luck with the quest. Adventure awaits. Heh. There's a game called 4D Toys. Oh yeah, I remember you actually saying, showing that to me, and it explaining it well enough for me, but still, kind of, it's a lot for me to process. The decent job of giving you a visual understanding of what the fourth dimension is. Obviously, you can't perceive it, but you can at least understand what's happening. Yeah, no, I do remember actually seeing the videos with all that stuff, and showing like footage of 4D toys and such. And I think again, for the most part, I do understand. It's still just one of those that fuck me. It's still just one of those that like just kind of throws you off a little bit. At least for me, it does. Oh god, I'm in Vaporware land. This is awesome. The Nemo. It's a pretty fancy gallery and I'm a little intimidated. Like, what if I don't get the art? It's not like the tests I cram for. Art doesn't have right and wrong answers. What is the map button? There we go, that's the map button. It's almost like you're on the inside of a sphere, but it's as much as this is not gonna make sense to say, okay, and this is not, period, gonna make sense whatsoever. It feels like you're on the inside of a sphere, and every time you move, you're on like a little bump that is moving inside. That's what it feels like a little bit. Does it make any sense? No, but that's just the best way I can actually describe what this is making me, like, I don't know, feel like I'm moving. And so who are you? It's been a while since I participated in a role-playing server. Good fucking lord, dude. Holy shit, I totally forgot to suggest Jazzpunk too. We actually did play Jazzpunk a while ago. It was before I ended up moving. It wasn't long before I moved to my condo back in the day. Man, it was such a fucking weird game. I mean, I enjoyed it for sure, 110%, but man, oh man. You gotta get to the end and you're just like, ah, God, kind of thank God it's done. A lot of fun though, still. For information, I'm a highly proficient pilot and the undisputed champion of hyperbolic drone racing. I've won hundreds of awards, maybe even thousands, so yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. That's a pretty brash talk for someone as uneducated as yourself. I got some advice for you, buddy. Better quit before I kick your butt so hard that your topology will need a higher genus. Sure, fuck it. You said it's gonna be rough. Let's see how this goes. Fly through all the rings wins. Don't crash or fly too far or you'll lose reception. I want to see Game Grumps play this just specifically so Danny can get nauseous, and that's it. It's still messing with me quite a bit. That was tough. Fuck you, dog. Let's see. For some reason, I remember this being a lot harder. That could... Okay, hang on. I wonder if there's a... If it's a... Let's see. Oh, no. That's just how it controls. I moved over to keyboard and mouse just to see. I mean, that does help, I will say. I told you, sorry, hang on. Let me, you know what, fuck it, before I end up, you know. Lose the track of things here. Give me 1 second. That's the big one right there. Didn't even let go. Let's see. I told you I was like 2 years off from going to school with the... Oh yeah, you did mention that you guys were from the same high school. That is so... I don't know. It's so neat to actually see all that stuff, really. That's how small of a world everything can all be. I'm not really a champion drone racer yet. I keep practicing more until I'm really good. Thanks for the challenge and sorry for being such a jerk. I guess I just mask my insecurity by exerting a false sense of bravado. But all I have is this graphing calculator. So here you go. I like graphing calculators. I don't know what I'll do with it, but sure. Man, it's weird to think how much Ego Raptor stuff I watched on Newgrounds back in the day. Man, I need to have a day where I just played Newgrounds games on stream. That's what I ought to do. There's another idea. I need a You Laugh You Lose challenge here, and then I also need maybe just a day of playing Newgrounds games. And the whole time he worked at the Blockbuster right down the street. That's very wild, dude. It was just really wild to even consider. I'm learning to code and simulate sensations like wind in the smell of rain. What's that restaurant? Howdy, partner. Excuse me, you're in my way. And some fellas around here was having trouble doing his job because of that. I still don't know if I can go into that restaurant, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, God. Because the whole thing we're doing right now is we're trying to find the cake. Right behind you. It's your loyal sidekick on every important quest that must keep you informed on Hyperbolica. It's the Infinity Cafe. It's bigger on the inside. I've been banned from going in this week. They're getting complaints from my customers about my singing. I must know that karaoke night was canceled. Cafe, I'm pretty sure they would have had that on a bulletin or something like that. On events, since there's a big staff shortage, it's got to be really hard to wait tables in a hyperbolic cafe. I wish there was something we could do to help them out. All right, is this where the cake is? We're gonna get baked. In case this is your first time at all virtual cafe, let me explain how it all works. You know what's another thing, actually? Fuck me. I think I messed up on something. I did. Holy shit. After all this time. Jesus Christmas, dude. Any hoots. Not that it matters. I got like 15 minutes left. But I mean, still. Smells and tastes divine. Please note that the food has no nutritional value since it's still virtual. Unfortunately, we're a little short-staffed right now, so the wait is rather long. Excuse me. Is there anything I can help you with? Famous architect Lorenzo Facade designed the cafe. He has an aversion to angles and curves, so he designed this cafe to have none. That's right, every wall here is perfectly straight with no corners. So a circle? Wait, straight and no what? What? Well, at least none you can see, since they're infinitely far away, hence the name. Truly unique architecture. And don't forget, if you get lost, the entrance is here in the yellow section. Aw, man. It's like, I want to go find out if I can actually see the corner. Let's see. Girlfriend on a virtual date, which was embarrassing at first, but honestly, we've been together for so long, now I don't even think about it. Oh, it's cute. I'm with my boyfriend. We actually met at this cafe during their speed dating event. You literally can't. That's why you just. Yeah, and by literally, I thought like he meant that like you could walk on and on and on and on and on, and then like you won't find it. That's what I thought he meant by that, which made me want to try. Is like, okay, well, let me go walking on and on and on and on and on, like, you know, and be able to do that. I wasn't expecting it to be like, no, you literally can't go. You know, can't go over there. Cake. All right, we got baked. She doesn't look too happy. The betting guy is so weird. He's doing a big art exhibition at the Nemo, but I'm not interested in going. He's trying too hard to be deep. I also heard he used to go by another name. Typical artists. If you could walk on and on and on. Is there a joke to be had there? Is there there's a reference again there that I probably am not seeing. Excuse me. I said it wouldn't be a corner if you were able to walk on. Oh, again, the literal speak. Well, I only gotten booed off the stage 3 times. Those are pretty good numbers. Yeah, you know what? That's admirable. Me? My God, dude. Speaking of going on and on and on. I don't know how I almost missed all of this. I was ready to be like, man, is that it? It's been a tough week with the staff here. A lot of people are coming to the cafe now, and our servers can't keep up. We're proud of our food and service, but the wait times have been getting longer and longer. It's not too much trouble. Could you pitch in and help us out? Swing by the kitchen in the back of the blue section. I promise we'll compensate you for hard work. Thanks a million, kid. This is a critic. This is absolutely a critic. Now's a great time to invest in brain. Never mind. Oh God, no. Fuck that. Need to walk my dog and head to bed. Jay, a good night. I hope Jay have a good night as well. Thank you so much. Oh man. Well, anyways, thank you, Grandma, and thank you for the recommendation. I absolutely am digging it so far. Absolutely, really enjoying it. So maybe we can actually continue it on one day, but we will see. I got another 10 minutes in me before I have to call it a night, so We shall see. Thank you so much, man. Have a very good night, and we'll talk soon. All right, kitchen in the back of the blue. There we go. Do I speak to you? Would you mind helping out a little bit? We just need help just for the lunch rush. We really need the help. Pick up orders and serve food. I know it can be confusing to navigate around here, but do your best. Talk to our chef. Got it. Need to be delivered as quickly as possible. Could you help us out? Sure. And it's so big, we gotta move really fast to get to the orders out on time. I hope you don't mind if I put some roller skates on you. This isn't gonna hurt my head at all. Okay. Ah! I'm actually hitting these. God, going this fast is... Oh man, this is really disorienting. Yeah, baby. You better mama. Baby. You say hi to the people. Are you famous? Am I famous, little baby? You were in some camera time. Almost done. I had that much further to go. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, you mama. You can't do that. You can't be showing. You gotta be decent. Don't you smack my monitor like that? Let me shoot Bippy. Almost done. She's like stepping on the keys a little bit like, oh, no, no. Oh, man. Mama. She's being... Mama. What I need to do is have just like a pillow like right here. Is what I ought to do. I'm thankful she's actually like clean now for the most part. I'm sure there's probably some some stains or something to that effect, but after the vet visit, but man, still. B. Making sure she actually doesn't jump on the PC. The fact that the button is like right on top is the part that worries me the most. Because she has turned off my computer that way, where she just jumps up, sits down, doesn't realize that her paw is on the power button, and there it goes. Oh, there she goes. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Just pinched a nerve. Oh, fuck me. just twisted the wrong way, and all of a sudden, there it goes. Fuck. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see if we can't just finish this. Six, 5. Damn it! Yes, I would like to do that again, especially now that I know what I'm doing. Really? All right. Oh my god! You can't be serious. Okay, well, I just lost this again. At the same fucking spot because I just could not. No, I refuse. I'm not even caring anymore. I'm just gonna toss it as I go. Oh god, dude. Doesn't get any easier. There we go, that's better. Oh god, my eyes. Did it, kid. Thanks for your help. Someone on our staff mentioned you like platonic crystals, eh? This is for you. How platonic of you. Busy, so I gotta get back to work. See ya. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, back to the yellow side. Hang on. Let's see if I can actually just get out first. There it is. It's here somewhere. There it is. This is wild to look at. You know, the other game I was actually considering of playing in here was actually Hyper Demon. I do have that, and was it Devil Daggers? But Hyper Demon felt like it would have been probably the best thing to actually play in this instance. One step closer to fulfilling the great and wondrous prophecy, which states the corrupt empire shall fall when a traveler and his plucky sidekick defeat the time-traveling supervillain and usher in a new era of prosperity. But you know that Hyperbolica is a complete secret. It's completely closed off from the rest of the Brain Link servers. Even though I'm just a nobody, I figured out how to access Hyperbolica anytime I want. All I have to do is fall asleep with the Brain Link still on, and bam, I'm right back here. That's how you got here too, right? I am currently failing a geometry class. That's why we're fated to work together and reunite the 5 platonic crystals. Yee. Indeed, sir. Okay, well, anyways. Happy 420, everybody. I'm very happy that we can actually spend this lovely, beautiful time together. Needless to say. All right. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, amazing. Much love to all of you. Thank you guys so very much. I absolutely appreciate all of you guys. Oh, man. I also... Oh, nope, it's kind of gone, I think. Yes, I'm done, mama. I'm all done. I think she's wanting cuddles. It's a good thing I got my contacts out. That's just all I really need to do. All right, but anyways, tomorrow we'll be back on to our regular stuff. I have been denied my Tomodachi stream for weeks on end, and I'm tired of it. So we are continuing or going to start that on Saturday. Like, you know, as soon as we can. I am going to try to do as many hours as I possibly can, as I feasibly can. I guess maybe that's the best thing I can actually say. Yeah, so I've been really looking forward to that one for weeks, and I thought I would do it yesterday, and I just ended up being completely freaking tired and drained from everything. I'm looking forward to it. As long as nothing bad happens, for the love of God, I hope not. I should be on that come then. But tomorrow, I'm kind of feeling playing Dead Rising tomorrow. Get a little bit more done with that. We're getting... I mean, I think we're a little bit more than halfway on that game. Just a little bit more. Either that or we're at halfway. I'm not entirely sure. But you should be able to continue on. All good and swell and dandy and amazing. Anyways, thank you guys so much. And we will see you guys hopefully then tomorrow. Anyone else who stop by, just take a quick peek. I very much appreciate you guys as well. Thank you so much. Maybe consider leaving a follow. We can see you in the future. If not, totally cool. Totally understand. Just hope you enjoyed. That is all that is important. I almost forgot what to do with my hands there. But anyways... we will see you guys hopefully come tomorrow. All right. Please follow me here. Socials, Discord, email, entire fucking drill to run through with you. With that all being said, I'll catch y'all later. I just need, like, I don't know, like a little munchie, something to do with that. Like a little snack, little chippies or something like that. I got sour cream and onion Ritz crackers in there. Those chipped ones. Those are really, really good. I might do